Today, we're diving deep into real-time RPGs versus turn-based RPGs. We will break down what makes each style unique, the challenges of developing each, and even discuss hybrid RPGs that combine the best of both. Whether you're a developer working on an RPG or just a fan of the genre, this episode explores the strengths, weaknesses, and challenges of each style. Ready to discover which approach might be the best fit for you? Section 1. The basics of real-time RPGs. Real-time RPGs bring an intense, action-packed experience where every second counts. Unlike turn-based games, there's no waiting for the enemy to make a move. You're constantly engaged. Examples of popular real-time RPGs include The Witcher 3, Dark Souls, and Final Fantasy Roman 15. In these games, players rely on quick reflexes and adaptability to react to attacks, dodge, and counter at just the right moments. The excitement in real-time RPGs is the feeling of being in constant danger or on the edge of victory. The player's response time is crucial, and each encounter feels unique due to the unpredictability of real-time interactions. This style immerses players in the moment, demanding that they think on their feet, adapt to challenges, and stay alert for every twist in battle. For developers, real-time RPGs require advanced animations, timing, and precise response to player input. Any lag or delay in player actions can pull them out of the experience, making technical optimization key. Real-time games deliver thrills and realism, but need polish to work well. Every frame counts, and keeping that smooth gameplay feel is no small feat. Section 2. The basics of turn-based RPGs. Turn-based RPGs focus on strategy, where actions are planned and executed in a controlled sequence. Unlike real-time RPGs, the player and enemy take turns to act, making battles more deliberate. Final Fantasy Tactics and Divinity: Original Sin 2 are great examples. Each turn lets players carefully select actions, considering how to position characters, optimize attacks, and anticipate the enemy's next move. Turn-based RPGs offer a slower pace. This allows for more thought and strategy. There is no pressure to act instantly. This can make the games accessible to players who enjoy taking their time. For some, it's about solving a puzzle rather than the thrill of combat. Players can focus on optimizing their characters, and they often get a clearer understanding of the mechanics, which can feel rewarding. From a development perspective, turn-based games don't demand a real-time precision of fast animations and input response. The game only needs to calculate outcomes on each turn, allowing more time to focus on systems and balance. But building a deep, engaging turn-based system requires careful planning. It's about keeping the player's interest through the tactical depth rather than constant movement. Section 3. The hybrid approach. Hybrid RPGs blend real-time action with turn-based elements, creating a dynamic yet thoughtful combat experience. In these systems, combat flows actively, but players can pause or slow down the action to select abilities or assign commands. This approach offers the excitement of real-time combat with moments for strategic planning, giving players the best of both fast-paced action and careful decision-making. These hybrids offer a compromise. Players feel the excitement of real-time play but still get time to strategize. The appeal lies in allowing players who love both styles to experience aspects of each, keeping them engaged on multiple levels. Pausing or slowing down gameplay provides breathing room, while real-time elements keep the energy high. This mix keeps the combat fresh and dynamic. For developers, though, hybrids are a challenge. You're blending two gameplay styles, which means handling both real-time performance and turn-based balancing. It's tough to find the right timing and controls that make the transition between action and planning feel natural. However, a well-executed hybrid RPG can attract a broader audience and bring fresh dynamics to the game. Section 4. The player experience in real-time RPGs. Real-time RPGs offer players a highly immersive and fast-paced combat experience. You're always in the action, with little time to pause or reset. This keeps players on their toes, heightening immersion and adding a visual element to gameplay. Real-time RPGs pull players into the world, making every dodge, attack, or block feel crucial. For players who enjoy this intensity, real-time RPGs provide a sense of empowerment. They reward players for developing quick reflexes and sharp instincts. Every encounter feels unique because the timing and choices vary with each enemy. But for some, the high-stakes action can feel exhausting or stressful, especially if they prefer a slower pace. The learning curve can be steeper in real-time RPGs, as new players need to adjust to fast pacing and rapid reactions. Yet, for those who thrive on action, the real-time style is highly rewarding. It delivers immediate feedback, which creates a sense of progression as players get better at responding to threats. Section 5. Player experience in turn-based RPGs. Turn-based RPGs cater to players who value strategy and thought over quick reactions. Here, each turn gives them time to plan, weigh their options, and anticipate the opponent's moves. It creates a sense of control and mastery that appeals to players who enjoy a more relaxed, thoughtful approach to gameplay. This pacing suits those who find joy in optimizing and strategizing. Turn-based combat can be like a chess match, where every move counts. Players can deeply engage with the game's mechanics, taking time to understand and exploit the system. The gameplay rewards patience, analysis, and foresight. However, turn-based systems can feel slower or less intense for players used to real-time action. Some might miss the adrenaline rush that real-time battles deliver. Yet, turn-based RPGs excel at building suspense and rewarding planning, which keeps players invested in a different way. Section 6. Challenges of developing real-time RPGs. For developers, real-time RPGs come with a unique set of technical challenges. Ensuring smooth animations and responsive input requires advanced optimization. Each player action must register seamlessly, or the gameplay experience suffers. Bugs or delays break immersion, so devs must polish every detail. Real-time combat systems demand accurate timing and animation cues, as well as a responsive user interface. Developers must balance performance with graphical fidelity to avoid compromising gameplay. Optimizing for real-time action can be a big task. It's about keeping the energy high without straining the system. Real-time also adds complexity to enemy AI. Enemies need to react convincingly without overpowering the player. Creating a fair challenge with artificial intelligence in real-time RPGs requires careful programming. This approach can provide intense immersion but demands significant resources and fine-tuning to get it right. Section 7. Challenges of developing turn-based RPGs. Turn-based RPGs require a different focus for developers, primarily on balancing and designing tactical depth. Each action and ability needs to have purpose and synergy within the game's mechanics. Turn-based systems lean on careful planning, not fast reaction times, making balancing even more critical. Unlike real-time, turn-based RPGs are generally less performance-intensive. Devs can put more resources into creating deep, intricate systems without worrying as much about frame rates or input lag. The focus shifts to designing an engaging strategy layer where each move matters. However, making turn-based gameplay engaging isn't easy. The challenge lies in keeping combat fresh and preventing it from feeling repetitive. Players expect complexity and depth, and if every turn feels the same, they'll lose interest. So while turn-based games might be simpler to run, they require careful planning and balancing. Section 8. Hybrid development challenges. Hybrid RPGs blend real-time excitement with turn-based planning, but they demand a high level of design skill. Developers have to switch seamlessly between styles, meaning AI and systems must support both action and strategy. Blending both styles can bring out the best of each, but it's a balancing act. For players, hybrids offer a flexible experience. They get both real-time adrenaline and moments for strategic thought. This dual approach attracts a wider audience, making hybrid popular in modern RPGs. However, maintaining a cohesive experience is challenging. Each system must feel natural to prevent the game from feeling clunky or fragmented. From a development standpoint, hybrids are resource-intensive. They require performance optimization and complex AI along with turn-based depth. Balancing these systems requires more playtesting and refinement, but when done well, hybrids can deliver a truly unique experience. Section 9. Advantages and disadvantages for game devs. So, which RPG style is easier to develop? Real-time demands high-performance optimization, fast animations, and responsive input. Turn-based requires deeper systems design and tight balancing, but is generally easier on performance. Each approach has its own challenges and can create memorable experiences for players. For small teams, turn-based systems may be more manageable. But real-time game, though demanding, create immersive high-stakes gameplay. The choice depends on your resources, audience, and vision. Real-time will demand more polish, while turn-based games require refined systems. Ultimately, choosing a style depends on your goals and the experience you want to deliver. Both have unique advantages, and blending them can be even more exciting. There's no right or wrong answer. It's about creating the best experience for your players. Which style suits your RPG best? Real-time, turn-based, or hybrid? Each has unique strengths, so let us know in the comments what you think. Thanks for tuning in to episode 7 of our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of RPG game development. Keep creating and stay awesome.